I'm using the Husqvarna VIKING Designer Topaz 65 sewing and embroidery machine, and we're currently in embroidery edit, and there are a lot of icons on this screen, and I might not know what they mean. I wanted to share with you very quickly how easy it is to get information about the icons and where to find the built-in user's guide. One of my first go-tos is this function up here. It's called Quick Help. It is a question mark. When I select that, it starts to pulse. Then I simply select any other icon on the screen, and it will bring up what that function is. So there's a pop-up message with that function. If I want to close it, I simply close with the red X. If there is more information about this function in the built-in user's guide, then I simply select that icon, and it will bring up immediately that pertinent page in the user's guide. Now, this is formatted exactly like the physical copy, so you'll become very familiar with it. If I toggle out of there, that brings me back to embroidery edit. Now, I have two other ways to access that built-in user's guide. One of them, select the H at the top, brings me up with the home screen. I have an icon for the user's guide. This brings up the user's guide where I was my last position at the move, and I can search this in three different ways. I can search by chapter, which is the same way that the physical book is laid out. I can search alphabetically for an item. So if I'm wanting to see what's under D, I have delete, delete all, delete a file or folder, or any other option. And the third way to search for something, for information, is to use the search box. And I would simply highlight that. A keyboard pops up on the screen. I type in my information that I'm looking for, and it will come up on the screen. Now let's go back to our embroidery edit, and there is one other way. The second icon on the top bar also brings up the user's guide. So I have lots of options on how to access that user's guide. You need to become very familiar with all of them, and then you should have no issues figuring out what is what on the screen.